You don't have to.
All right, so while we're waiting for match number 1 to start, let me introduce the teams real quick. So on the Red Alliance, we have Team 23139, NautilusTech, with their alliance partner, Team 28823, Associate Documentationist. And on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 26407, Over-Caffeinated Engineers, with their alliance partner, Team 12808, RevAmped Robotics. And the motif for qualification number 1 is motif 3, purple, purple, green. And teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, all robots are on the move. Team 12808 scores 3 artifacts into their goal. And Team 23139 also scores 3 artifacts in their goal. Team 12808 attempts to score 6 more artifacts into their goal, but unfortunately miss it, as well as Team 23139, who attempts to score 2 artifacts in their goal, but only successfully makes 1.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of teleop period, and it looks like the Blue Alliance's goal is already getting pretty full, so Team 12808 is going to fill that goal while simultaneously shooting 3 purple artifacts. Their alliance partner, Team 23407, has also successfully scored 2 artifacts, while their partner, Team 12808, is continuously just cycling those samples. Team 23139 is attempts to shoot 3 artifacts from the far zone into their ramp, and it looks like their ramp is getting full, so they might need help from themselves or their alliance partner to empty that ramp. It looks like 808 has attempted to shoot 3 artifacts, but unfortunately makes none of them. And their alliance partner, Team 26407, is also continuously just those samples, and that's great teamwork. It looks like their ramp is getting full. Team 23139 is also continuously scoring those samples from the far zone, and it looks like they attempt 1, but unfortunately miss. And they attempt 2 more and successfully shoot all of them. 808 has also just attempted 3 artifacts, but unfortunately only makes 1 purple artifact into their goal. Team 26407 has also just attempted, their ramp is getting pretty full, so they are attempting to empty it. Team 12808 empties the ramp for the Red Alliance as Team 23139 goes to intake more samples to shoot from the far zone. And now marks the start of endgame period as robots are rushing to get those final points. Team 12808 has tried to shoot 3 artifacts, but only make 2. And they do it again. It looks like they're trying to get those final points as Team 23139 is continuous. That marks the end of qualification number 1.
All right, we're moving on to into the introduction for the teams playing in qualification number 2. On the Red Alliance, we have 14687, Tsunami Zone, and their alliance partner, 12,000, the Swagletons. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 30705, Techno Sharks, and 20790, Robotics. All right, we are ready for randomization. Okay, well, okay. All right, come on, 2, 3. Awesome. Okay. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, in autonomous, all robots are on the move. 20790 shoots 3 artifacts, but unfortunately only makes 1 into their ramp. They open that gate to let that 1 artifact out before shooting 3 more artifacts, but again, only 1 was able to make it onto that ramp. Hopefully this one, they can make a few more, but looks like they were not able to get any on their ramp. But that's okay, because they're trying again. Hopefully they can get some more. They got all 3 in. So awesome. Oh, it looks like there's the artifacts got stuck in the goal, though. Hopefully that can get unstuck during teleop.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 14687 is shooting at their goal. They shoot 3, and they got 1 in. 30705 has some artifacts in their robot right now, and they're getting ready to shoot. They make 1. Their alliance partner swoops by and shoots 3, and they are able to get all of them in. 20790 opens the gate for their alliance before going to their loading zone to get some more artifacts. 12,000 is getting ready to shoot with some artifacts in the launching zone. 14687 is getting some artifacts from the loading zone as 30705 is shooting 2 artifacts, making 2 in. 20790 grabs some artifacts while also opening the gate, emptying their ramp before shooting 2 in, but it looks like only 1 was able to make it onto the ramp. That's okay, because they are coming back with some more artifacts, making 3 artifacts in with efficiency and swiftness. Very nice. 30705 has shot 1 artifact, but unfortunately it did not make it into their ramp. 14687 shot a few artifacts as well, but unfortunately those did also did not get onto their ramp. 12,000 is getting into position, and they shoot out 2, but it did not go into their goal. 20709 opened their gate yet again, speeding across the field to get some more artifacts before going to their launch zone. 30705 is in the launch zone shooting a few artifacts before grabbing 1 that was near their goal and shooting that one as well, and they make it successfully. 14687 is getting ready to shoot. They make 1 out of the 3 artifacts that they shoot. 12,000 has parked. 20790 looks like they have also parked. Let's see if anybody else will park with them, perhaps. It looks like all the robots are somewhat partially inside the parking spot at the base. Very nice.
On that note, we also have scores for qualification number 1. And the Blue Alliance wins 189 to 76. Good job to all teams. And I'm going to introduce the teams for qualification number 3. So on the red alliance, we have team 11703 Event Horizon with their alliance partner team 13727 Juntos Unidos. And on the blue alliance, we have team 750 Gears in Motion with their alliance partner team 18108 High Voltage. All right, and all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, all robots are on the move. It seems like both robots on the blue alliance are on the move. Team 750 attempts to shoot 3 artifacts, and they make all 3, as well as Team 12808, and they attempt to shoot. And unfortunately, they do not make the 3 artifacts they attempted to shoot. It looks like their ramp is getting pretty full. So Team 750, their alliance partner, just opened the ramp to make room for new
pick
artifacts.
up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of tele-op period, and all robots are on the move. Team 18108 is in taking artifacts and shooting them into their alliance. Their goal. 2 out of 3 of them they make. Team 13727 is also attempting to shoot artifacts from the far zone, but unfortunately make none of them, as their alliance partner Team 11703 makes 2 purple artifacts into their goal. Team 18108 is going to their human player zone to pick up the artifacts that their human player has left for them, and it successfully shoots 2 green artifacts to their goal, which is already getting full. Team 11703 is also in taking from their human player zone to shoot those artifacts for the red alliance, as Team 18108 empties their ramp and to make room for new artifacts. Team 11703 is also continuously cycling along with their alliance partner, who is also just still attempting to score from the far zone. It looks like they are getting ready to score. They attempt 3 and unfortunately make none of them. Team 18108 is continuously just cycling those artifacts into their ramp. And fortunately, they make 3 out of the 3 artifacts that they attempt to shoot. And it looks like their ramp is getting full again, so Team 18108 goes to empty it. Team 13727 successfully scores an artifact from the far zone, as Team 750 is also helping out the Blue Alliance by parking in endgame. It looks like Team 18108 is just rushing to get those final points, and they also park in the base as endgame. That marks the end of qualification number 3. Good job to all teams.
All right, we have scores for qualification number 2. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 113 to 55. Very nice. Good job, everybody. Introducing the teams for qualification number 4. On the red alliance, we have 3058 Livewire and their alliance partner 4097, the Pac-Bots. And on the blue alliance, we have 25631 Proxima Nova and 23299 Ground Control.
Guys ready? Yeah, not much you can really do at the moment, unfortunately. I don't have the spare controller or anything. No. Where's my actual FT? I have them work with you afterwards. You guys ready?
We are ready for randomization. And it's motif 1.
Right. Good. Ready for the buzzer.
All right. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, Proxima Nova is on the move, getting in that position, shooting 3 artifacts, making all 3. They go and get some more. 4097 is also in the launch zone. Perhaps they are in that position to get ready for teleop. 25631 grab some more artifacts, getting into that position again before cycling through their balls. Oh, looks like they try to get some more artifacts, but it looks like they are already full. Perhaps they will shoot the artifacts they have inside of their robot first, but it does not seem to be the case.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Proxima Nova moves and shoots out the 3 artifacts inside of their robot, all 3 of them making it. Their alliance partner comes over with a few artifacts as well to shoot out. Looks like, 3058 has an artifact inside of their robot. They shoot it out, but it unfortunately does not make it into their goal. 23299 has 2 artifacts. They make one in. They make the other one. They do not actually make the other one in. Proxima Nova shooting 3 artifacts again, all 3 making it. 23299 has 2 artifacts, and they try to make both of them in, but it does not. But they did not. They were not able to make both of them in. 25631 shoots out 3 artifacts, and they make it in successfully before opening their gate and letting artifacts out before getting some more artifacts and shooting them into the goal. It looks like the TV has experienced some damage. Hopefully that it will not affect the TV too much. 25631 has 3 more artifacts, and they shoot them in as their alliance partner empties their ramp. There's a little push on 3058. 25631 has 3 artifacts, and they shoot them out. It does not seem all of them were able to make it in. Their alliance partner makes all 3 of their artifacts in before they go and get some more from their loading zone. 25631 has also went to the loading zone to get some more artifacts. 23299 has shot out some artifacts before opening the gate. Their alliance partner going to the launch zone to get into position to shoot some artifacts in as like a last move before the end of the match. 25631 has parked, and looks like the Red Alliance is also partially parked. Very good job, everybody.
We had a
Not
update.
yet.
Huh?
Don't post yet.
Oh. Why?
You can post it from outside because it will show up on this. Oh,
Do you want it to?
yeah.
Okay, so I think it'll show up if I post here too.
Post the results of one
So
again.
we are,
Okay.
Yeah, there's a revision in
Okay.
this.
Okay. The scores for match 1 have actually been updated, so let's see what the new scores are. And the Blue Alliance wins 203 to 76. Good job, teams. And on that note, we also have scores for qualification number 3. And the Blue Alliance also wins 139 to 39. Wow. Good job, teams. And the motif for qualification 5 is motif 2, purple, green, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now marks the start of autonomous period, and team 4239 has successfully shot 2 artifacts, as well as team 25952 successfully shooting artifacts from the far zone. It looks like their alliance partner, the alliance partner on the red team, team 24261, has also successfully shot some artifacts. Team 25952 is also just continuously shooting those artifacts.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And now marks the start of our teleop period. Team 25952 goes to their human player zone to intake artifacts to shoot into their goal, as well as team 4239, who's also intaking those artifacts to shoot for the Blue Alliance. Team 246261 is just continuously shooting those artifacts from the far zone, and they successfully make all 3 of them for the Red Alliance. As team 11556 is also shooting those artifacts from the far zone for the Blue Alliance and successfully make 2 out of 3 attempted artifacts. Team 4239 is also helping the Blue Alliance by shooting from the near zone, and they successfully make 2 out of 3 attempted. Team 24261 is also continuously cycling those artifacts. As team 11556 is going to intake those artifacts from their human player zone, as well as team 24261. Team 25952 is getting those artifacts from across the field as they go to attempt to shoot. Now marks the start of the endgame period, and all robots are getting those final points. It looks like both robots in the Red Alliance have parked, and only one robot in the Blue Alliance has parked as team 4239 goes to get that final artifact, filling up their ramp. And that marks the start of qualification number 5.
we have the scores for qualification number 4. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 115 to 35. Wow, we're getting some good high scores. I know. All right, I'm going to quickly introduce the teams for qualification number 6. On the Red Alliance, we have 30705 Techno Sharks and 19439 Disconnect. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 26407 Over-Caffeinated Engineers and 11703 Event Horizon. Okay, yes. We are ready for randomization. All right, motif 3. Okay.
Ready? Wait for the buzzer, okay?
All right, we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right. 26407, it has shot out 3 artifacts, all 3 making it. 19439 has done the same. It looks like only 2 artifacts for 19439 were able to get onto the ramp, but that's okay because they go again and they make all 3 in. So does 26407. It looks like these 2 robots have a very similar strategy with their autonomous, cycling from shooting artifacts to getting some artifacts from the taped lines. 19439 shoots 3
Drivers,
artifacts
pick up
again
your
before the end of
controllers.
autonomous, and all 3 make it.
3, 2, 1.
All right. 19439 zooms to open their gate, letting all of those artifacts out. 26407 gets a refill of artifacts from their human player. 19439 went all the way to the front of the field launch zone to shoot them out. 30705 has gone up close to the goal, making their artifacts. 26407 has 3 artifacts in their robot. They shoot 1, they shoot 2. Looks like they were not able to get all of their artifacts in, but that's okay because they get some more artifacts from their human player. 11703 has shot out 2 artifacts, and both of them made it. 26407 has shot out 3 artifacts. All 3 make it and go into overflow. Looks like there is a team plate on the field. Hopefully that does not hinder the robot's performance in this game. 30705 has some artifacts in their robot, and they go and shoot. They shoot 2 out. Both of them make it. The Red Alliance's ramp seems to be pretty full, so 30705 goes to open it. 19439 goes and gets a refill from their loading zone, and they shoot from pretty far away from the goal. that kind of surprised me. Anyways, 11703 went and shot out 3 artifacts, but 3 of them were not able to make it. That's okay because they have another one in their robot at this time. 19439 quickly gets some artifacts before getting in position very quickly to shoot out the artifacts that they have. But then they decide to go and open the gate for their ramp, letting all of those artifacts out before deciding to go shoot. 26407 has 2 artifacts in their robot at this time, and they go and get into position to shoot. They shoot 1, they shoot 2, they make both. Very nice. Everyone is making their last-minute decisions before the end of this qualification. Looks like all the robots are getting ready to park, and that is the end. That is a very good match. I don't know what else to say. You guys played awesome.
Oh, so by the way, Team 25952 Beyond Tech, you left your controllers like at field 1. So Team 25952.
Really? And they don't,
Yeah,
they
look,
don't
'cause
know
on
yet.
the yeah, team.
Beyond that.
Yeah. And we also have scores for qualification number 5. And the Red Alliance wins 69-66. That's close.
Just one penalty.
Oh, there is? Oh my God.
And the motif for qualification 7 is motif 2, purple, green, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and all robots are on the move. Team 23299 successfully attempts three artifacts and successfully makes all 3 of them. And they shoot another round along with Team 12808, who also scored a total of 5 samples, 5 artifacts.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now marks the start of teleop period, and all robots are on the move. It looks like the Red Alliance's ramp is already full, so Team 12808 goes to empty it. Team 23299 and Team 2 and their alliance partner Team 24261 has gone to the human player zone to intake samples. Team 12808 and their alliance partner Team 12,000 is just continuously cycling those samples, almost filling up the ramp for the Red Alliance again. Team 12808 empties the ramp for the Red Alliance as it's getting pretty full and goes to intake more samples to shoot. With their alliance partner Team 1200 aiming to shoot 2 samples, but unfortunately missed both of them. Team 23299 has also successfully shot 2 out of 2 attempted samples from the near zone. As their alliance partner, Team 24261, helps them out from the far zone, attempting 2 samples and successfully scoring 1 of them. Team 12808 also successfully scores 3 more samples for the Red Alliance and empty their goal as well. And as of now, they're going to their human player zone to intake samples. Team 23299 has also just successfully scored 2 artifacts into their ramp. Now marks the start of endgame, and robots are rushing to get those final points. Team 24261 helps out Team 23299 from the far zone by shooting into their alliance, by shooting into their ramp, which is already full. Both Blue Alliance and Red Alliance robots are parked, and that marks the end of qualification number 7.
All right, we have the scores for qualification number 6. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 204 to 139. Both scores are very impressive. Good job, everybody. Introducing the teams for qualification number 8 on the Red Alliance, we have 14687, Tsunami Zone, and 3058, Live Wire. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 28823, Associated Documentationist, I got it, haha, and 4239, Viridescent Vipers.
And we also have the scores for qualification 7. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 190 to 92. Good job, teams.
We are ready for randomization, and it's motif 3. All right, okay.
All right. Wait for the buzzer.
All right, and we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 4239 did a little spin and shot out. Looks like they're going to shoot all 3 of the artifacts that they preloaded, and looks like only one of them made it into their goal. That's okay, because it looks like they are going to try and get 3 more, perhaps, or it might just be a position they want to be in when teleop starts.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
4239 scoops up an artifact. They get another one, and looks like they might get another one as well. 14687 looks like they had shot out 3 artifacts, but only 2 of them were able to make it in. 28823 goes to the launch zone next to their alliance partner. 4239 is spinning and deciding which artifact they want to shoot out. Perhaps they want to shoot a green one or a purple one. Who knows? 3058 has a purple artifact in their robot, and they go ahead and try to shoot it. 28823 went to their loading zone, and they have an artifact in their robot at this moment. 15687 has an artifact, a purple one, which they have shot, and they successfully made it. 4239 is still cycling through the artifacts in their robot. Maybe they are trying to choose which artifact to shoot into their goal. The Red Alliance's ramp looks like it's getting filled up as 3058 shoots out a purple artifact, but unfortunately does not make it. 28823 as well as 4239 are in the launch zone. 4239 has a purple artifact in their robot. Maybe they are going to shoot it soon. 3058 has a green artifact, and they go ahead and shoot that artifact into their goal, but it does not make it, unfortunately. 14687 has gone to a loading zone to go and get some artifacts. 3058 has decided to park during the end game of this qualification. 14687 is in a launch zone, and they shoot 2 artifacts, and one of them makes it and goes into overflow. Looks like all robots are either parked or somewhat parked. That's the end of this qualification. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce.
I shall introduce the teams for qualification number 9. On the Red Alliance, we have 4097, the Pac-Bots, and 23139, NautilusTech. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 19439, Disconnect, and 750, Gears in Motion.
Do we have the scores for the
All right. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I'll do it too. Okay. All right. Okay. I guess we're ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right. All robots are on the move. 19439 springs into action, shooting out 3 artifacts, but only 2 of them make it in. The Red Alliance shot out. Looks like they shot out 3 and made 3 in. 19439 is pushing their alliance partner before they go back to the launch zone, but unfortunately they don't have any artifacts in their robot to shoot out. 19439 has gone back to the launch zone, but again they do not have artifacts in their robot to shoot out. That's it.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right. 23139 has an artifact in their robot at this moment. 19439 has 3 artifacts in their robot as they go to their launch zone and shoot out 3 in quick succession. All of them make it in successfully. 23139 is in the launch zone, shoots out 2, makes 2 before they go to their loading zone to get 3 more artifacts from their human player. 19439 has gone to their loading zone as well. And they are in position to shoot. They make 2 into their ramp. 750 goes and shoots out an artifact. And before going back to their loading zone to get some more. 139 has shot out 2 artifacts and they made 2. 750 has 2 artifacts and they go and shoot 1. They shoot 2. Only one of them was able to make it in. 19439 is collecting some artifacts before going to the launch zone. Launch zone to shoot them out. Red Alliance's ramp looks like it's getting pretty full. Their artifacts have gone into overflow, so they're red. So 23139 empties it before collecting some more artifacts from a loading zone. Looks like a nameplate has fallen off of the one of the Red Alliance's robots. Hopefully that does not hinder their gameplay. 750 is in the launch zone, and so is their alliance partner. 4097 is driving around. It looks like hopefully they're able to get some artifacts and go to launch zone to shoot them. 750 and their alliance partner are in the launch zone, and they both shoot. They make multiple purple artifacts into their goal successfully before deciding to park before the end of this qualification. We have the scores for qualification number 8. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 59-30.
While we're waiting, we also for qualification number 9. And the Blue Alliance wins 156-81. Good job, teams.
All right, introducing the teams for qualification number 10. On the Red Alliance, we have 20790 Robotics and 25631 Proxima Nova. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 25952 Beyond Tech and 13727 Juntos Unidos. We are ready for randomization, and it is motif 3 yet again. Okay, interesting. All right, so we are ready for this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 2 robots are on the move. 2, 5, 6, 3, 1, along with their alliance partner, go and shoot out many artifacts, but looks like only 3 of them were able to make it in. 20790 empties their ramp. Yet again, the Red Alliance shoots out many artifacts. They got 4 in this time. 20790 shot out 3, and were able to make 3. And they are back at it again, and they shoot out 3, and they make 3. 1 going into overflow. Very nice.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
20790 went to empty out their ramp before collecting some more artifacts. 13727 has shot out 3 artifacts. Looks like only 2 were able to make it in. Proxima Nova going to shoot 3, shot out 3, only made 2. Their alliance partner comes and shoots 3 artifacts as well, but did not make any. 20790 goes and empties their ramp again. And before going to their loading zone, 25631 has some artifacts which they shoot and make all 3 in. 20790 has also shot out artifacts, and so has their alliance partner, making some artifacts into their goal. It looks like the Red Alliance is just in a constant collect and shoot. They are very fast, and they have some great teamwork. Very nice. 13727 has shot out some artifacts as well. Looks like one of the blue robots is unable to move. That is a bit unfortunate, but hopefully that will not hinder their gameplay too much. 20790 and 25631 are going to go and shoot some artifacts out. 13727 has shot out artifacts, though I'm unsure if they actually made any in. That's not looking at them. 25631 has shot out artifacts, and they make 3. 13727 has shot out 2, but they were not able to make those 2. 20790 shot out 3. They made 3. 25631 has also shot out 3, only made 2. One looks like it went over into overflow before 25631 went and shot out 3 more. Looks like they're shooting 2 more, but unfortunately those 2 did not make it in. Looks like the Red Alliance has partially parked. Very nice, very nice.
Wait, what call are we on? Wait a second. Oh, it's 11. We're ready to randomize for qualification 11, and the motif is motif 1, green, purple, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and Team 18108 has successfully shot 3 purple artifacts into their ramp, as well as emptied it. They also successfully shoot 3 more artifacts, but unfortunately they all roll out. Team 18108 has parked there for auto. You know?
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of teleop period, and more robots are on the move. Team 18108 gets ready to shoot 3 artifacts and to only make 2. And their alliance partner, Team 23299, has also successfully shot artifacts into the ramp. The Blue Alliance has gotten 2 artifacts into their ramp as well, and however, the Red Alliance's ramp is looking pretty full, so they might have to empty that out soon. Team 23299 has also just successfully shot 3 more artifacts, and they go to help their alliance. Team 11556 and Team 14687 are continuously just cycling and helping their alliance. Team 14687 has successfully shot 2 artifacts into the blue ramp, as teams 23299 and team 18108 are also just continuously shooting for the Red Alliance. Team 23299 has attempted 3 artifacts, but unfortunately only made 1 of them. And Team 18108, it looks like there's a bit of a collision going on with Team 18108 and Team 14687. The Red Alliance's ramp is already getting pretty full, so Team 23299, Team 18108's alliance partner, has gone to empty it to make room for new artifacts. Team 14687 and Team 11556 are also continuously cycling, and it looks like their ramp is also pretty full. It looks like Team 11556 is attempting to shoot their next sample and their next artifact from the from the far zone. Both alliances already have pretty full ramps, and they're all parked. And that marks the end of qualification number 11. Good job to all teams.
We have scores for qualification 10. I'm quite excited to see these scores. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 310 to 19. Oh my God, that is amazing. Good job to everybody who played. That's like, I don't know what to say. It's amazing.
While we're waiting for qualification 12, we also have the scores for qualification number 11. And the Red Alliance wins 159 to 52. Good job, teams.
Introducing the teams for qualification number 12 on the Red Alliance, we have 23139 NautilusTech and 4239 Viridescent Vipers. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 25631 Proxima Nova and 11703 Event Horizon.
You guys ready to go? Right, you guys ready? All right, randomize.
Okay. We are ready for randomization. It is motif 1. Okay, and we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 robots are on the move. 2, 5, 6, 3, 1, immediately shooting out 3 artifacts, making in 3, 4, 2, 3, and 9, and their alliance partner are also shooting out artifacts in tandem. Before 2, 3, 1, 3, 9 collects 3 more artifacts, and go ahead and shoot those 3 artifacts out as well. 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 went to try and shoot out some artifacts, but their robot did not actually have any artifacts at the time, so they were not able to shoot any out.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 goes and collects some artifacts immediately before going to the launch zone to go and shoot them out. Oh, or maybe they are going to go somewhere else instead. Who knows? 11703 shoots out 1 artifact, but they're not able to make it. 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 shoots out 3, makes 3 into their goal. 11703 shoots out a green artifact, and it goes into their ramp. Very nice. The Red Alliance's ramp is pretty full. Their artifacts are going into overflow. Perhaps they want to open their gate, which 23139 does, letting all of those artifacts out, which they can intake and then go and shoot into their goal again. 11703 shoots out artifacts. I believe they made 2. Their alliance partner, Proxima Nova, goes and empties their ramp before collecting 3 more artifacts and immediately shooting them into their goal successfully. 4239, it went to collect a green artifact, which is a little stuck there. 11703 shot out an artifact, and their alliance partner also shoots out artifacts too, making many. 25631 opens their gate and grabs some artifacts before shooting them in. 4239 is cycling through the artifacts in their robot. They were able to make 1 from what I saw. 23139 goes to their loading zone to collect some artifacts from their human player before getting into position, getting ready to shoot their artifacts. They make 1, they make 2 out of the 3 that they shot. The Red Alliance's ramp looks like it's getting pretty full yet again. Maybe they want to go empty that. Who knows? It's the last few seconds of this game. 2, 5, 6, 3, 1 shoots. Last 3 artifacts before the end of this qualification, and they park. Very nice.
All right, introducing the teams for qualification number 13. On the red alliance, we have team 30705 Techno Sharks with their alliance partner team 25952 Beyond Tech. On the blue alliance, we have team 4097 the Pac-Bots with their alliance partner team 18108 High Voltage.
Yes, Viridescent. Did you announce the teams?
Yeah.
Okay, after. That's out.
Wait, did we do randomization already?
Controllers for driver stations. We're getting ready to randomize.
Yeah, okay, now we're randomizing, and the motif is motif 3, purple, purple, green. And if all teams are ready, we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All robots are on the move. Team 18108 has successfully shot three artifacts into their ramp and has emptied their ramp. As their opponent, Team 305-705, has also successfully shot 6 artifacts into their alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now is the start of teleop period, and all robots are on the move. Team 18108 has successfully shot 2 artifacts into their goal, and Team 30705 has also successfully shot 2. It looks like their ramp is getting pretty full, and so they went to go empty it, making room for those new artifacts. Team 18108 is also successfully cycling those artifacts, but it does look like their ramp is also getting pretty full, so they have emptied it to make room for new artifacts as well. Team 30705 and Team 18108 are just continuously cycling those artifacts. Team 30705 successfully making 4 of the, now 5. Now 6. And Team 18108 has also just successfully shot 3 in a row artifacts in the motif. Team 30705 is also continuously just cycling those samples. It looks like those 2 robots are on the move, as Team 4097 on the Blue Alliance is helping their alliance partner, Team 18108. Team 30705 has also just filled a ramp, so it looks like they may need to empty it soon. And Team 18108 is driving to their human player zone to get those additional artifacts for their robot to score. Team 30705 and Team 18108 are just continuously cycling those artifacts into their respective ramps. Team 18108 is attempting to aim, as well as Team 30705. And now marks the start of endgame. It looks like Team 4097 is already parked, as Teams 18108 and Team 3007 are also just driving around and getting those final samples. All robots are parked, and that marks the end of qualification number 13.
We have scores for qualification number 12. I do. Oh, and the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 140 to 103. Pretty close. Very nice. All right. So, yeah. All right. All right. We're going to be skipping introductions for qualification 14, and we are ready for randomization. Motif 1. Oh, sweet. Okay. Very good. All right. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right. All 4 robots are on the move. 750 as well as 26407 have shot out 3 artifacts and made 3 into their goal and ramp. 750 and 26407 have shot 3 artifacts again, but 750 decides to empty out their ramp before shooting again. 26407 has shot out 3 artifacts. They made 3, and their ramp looks pretty full.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 26407 immediately empties their ramp before going and getting some artifacts from their human player. 750 is in the launch zone, and they shoot 2 artifacts, but only 1 was made it into the ramp. 26407 has shot out some artifacts. Looks like they made 2 in. 12,000 is also going ahead to shoot. They shoot 1, they shoot 2, and both of them make it. 3058 had an artifact, and looks like they shot it out. 26407 shot out 3 artifacts, but only 2 of them made it in. 12,000 is emptying the Blue Alliance's gate. 750 goes and grabs some artifacts. They have 3 in their robot so far. They're waiting their turn patiently to go to the launch zone to shoot. They're in the launch zone, and they go ahead and shoot their artifacts. Or they attempt to. They shoot out 3 artifacts. Only 2 of them made it in. 12,000 is positioned to shoot. They shoot out 2, but none of them make it in. 750 grabs 3 artifacts, getting ready to shoot yet again. 26407 shoot out 3, makes 3 in. Very nice. 12,000 goes to their secret tunnel to go and get some of those artifacts before going to the launch zone, waiting to get into position 26407 has an artifact in their robot right now, and now they have 3 artifacts. 750 has 3 purple artifacts. They shoot out 3, but none of them were able to make it into their ramp, which unfortunately. 12,000 has an artifact, has a couple of artifacts in their robot, but they shoot out some of them, but some of them were not able to make it in. The Blue Alliance's ramp is pretty full, and 1 artifact goes into overflow before the robots decide to park, and that's the end of this qualification.
We have scores for qualification number 13. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 117 to 89. Good job, teams. Introducing the teams for qualification number 15. On the Red Alliance, we have team 24261, SOS, Scholars of the Team. And on their alliance partner is team 28823, Associated Documentationist. On the Blue Alliance, we have team 13727, Juntos, Unidos, with their alliance partner, team 19439, Disconnect. And the randomized motif is purple, green, purple, and all teams are ready. So we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and 3 robots are on the move. Team 19439 attempts to shoot 3 purple artifacts, as well as their opponent. Team 24261 successfully shoots 2 artifacts into the goal for the Red Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now marks the start of the teleop period as all robots are on the move. Team 13727 has successfully intake 3 artifacts and are now aiming to shoot them, as team 28823 and 24621 are also attempting to shoot artifacts into their zone. Unfortunately, the artifact that team 28823 shoots unfortunately bounces out of the goal. Team 14932 has successfully shot 3 artifacts into their alliance. As their alliance partner, team 13727 has also shot 1 into the alliance. Team 19439 successfully shoots 3 consecutive artifacts into their alliance, and it looks like their ramp is getting pretty full, so one of the Blue Alliance robots are going to have to empty that soon. Team 13727 on the Blue Alliance is also continuously attempting to shoot for the Blue Alliance, as their alliance partner, Team 19439, goes to get those samples from the player zone and successfully shoots 3 consecutive samples in a row. On the Red Alliance, Team 24261 is also just attempting to shoot those artifacts from the near zone for their alliance. And their alliance partner, Team 28823, is aiming and going and preparing to shoot. Team 19439 has emptied their ramp and is now scouring the field for more artifacts to shoot for the Blue Alliance. And now we're at the start of endgame, and all robots are rushing to get those final points. Team 19439 attempts to shoot 3 artifacts, but unfortunately overshoots and misses. And they're now going to their human player zone to obtain more samples. Team 13727 is also has parked along with their alliance partner. And it looks like that marks the end of qualification number 15.
We have the scores for qualification 14. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 112 to 56. Oh yeah, are we skipping introduction?
Shall we go, guys? Ready?
Okay.
Let's go.
All right, we are ready for randomization for qualification 16. Motif 1, yet again. Okay, very nice. All right.
You're good, right?
Yes. Just gonna scooch here. All right, cool. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 3 robots are on the move. 20790, along with 12808, shoot out 3 artifacts, and they both make 3 artifacts into their goal. 20790 empties their gate before shooting 3 more artifacts into their ramp. 12808 has a different strategy where they instead just go ahead and shoot out all of the artifacts without opening their gate. 20790 shot out 3 artifacts as well before, and it looks like that's it for their autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, all 4 robots zoom into action. 11556 shoots out two artifacts, but they overshoot and do not make it into the goal. 20790 shoot out 3 artifacts and they make 3 in. 12808 goes to their launch zone. They have 3 artifacts which they shoot. 2 of them go in successfully. Unfortunately, 1 does not. That's okay because they go and open their gate before collecting 3 more artifacts, making in those 3 that they shot out. There's a little bit of a scuffle in that corner over there. 11556 gets some artifacts from their loading zone. 12808 shoots 3 artifacts into their gate. 11703 also tries to shoot 3 artifacts in, but they undershoot and do not make them in. 12808 shoots out 3 artifacts and make it into their goal. Their ramp looks pretty full, so they go and empty the ramp out a bit before shooting some more artifacts into their gate. They go and open their gate yet again before going and shooting them into their goal. 20790 has artifacts, and they go and get into position. There's a little bit of a fight for that green artifact over there. 20790 gets into position and shoots 3 artifacts. Their ramp looks pretty full, so they go and empty it before collecting the artifacts that came out of their ramp. There's a lot of action going on the field. So many artifacts are shooting. So many are making it in. 12808 empties their ramp before shooting 3 more out. That's the sound of endgame. All the robots are doing their best to continue to score. 11556 has decided to go ahead and park as 12808 makes some last-minute shots, making in 3 artifacts. Maybe they're going to make 3 more. They make 3 more in before zooming to their base to park partially. Very nice.
We also have scores for qualification number 15. And the Blue Alliance wins 98-45. Good job, teams. Introducing the teams for qualification number 17. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 18108 High Voltage with their alliance partner Team 4239, the Viridescent Vipers. And on the Blue Alliance, we have Team 19439 Disconnect with their alliance partner Team 12,000, the Swagletons. And the randomized motif is motif number 1, green, purple, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of autonomous, and 3 out of 3 robots are moving. Team 4239 is attempting to shoot, as well as their alliance partner, Team 18108, who is shooting from the far zone. Team 19439 has intook 3 artifacts and successfully shoot them. And it looks like they're going for 3 more. Will they make it? And yes, they do, successfully filling the Blue Alliance's
pick
ramp.
up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now marks the start of teleop period, and it looks like Team 19439 has to empty their already full ramp. Their alliance partner, Team 12,000, helps them by shooting 3 consecutive artifacts as they go to the human player zone to obtain more. Team 4239 the Red Alliance zone is also filling up thanks to Team 18108 and Team 4239, as Team 4239 is continuously shooting those samples, and Team 18108 has emptied the ramp to make room for more of those samples. Team 12,000 has successfully shot an artifact into their goal, as Team 19439 successfully makes 3 artifacts into their goal from the far zone. And Team 12,000 also makes 2 artifacts. Team 18108 has also emptied their already full ramp again. It looks like Team 4239 is back with samples from their human player, as their alliance partner, Team 18108, is also going to their human player zone to intake samples and shoot them for the Red Alliance, which already has a full ramp again. So Team 18108 goes to empty it to make new room for more samples. Team 12,000 is also getting those samples and is going to shoot them. Now marks the start of the endgame period, and All robots are rushing to get those final points. Team 19439 is getting those final points for the Blue Alliance and in taking, as Team 4239 has successfully parked and Team 18108 parked. All robots are parked, and that marks the end of qualification number 17.
We have the scores for qualification 16. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 223 to 120. Wow. Okay, I sure. What?
Ready to dodge some artifacts?
Yeah. All right, motif 1 again. Okay. Okay. All right. And
Ready for the match? Ready for the buzzer?
okay. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right. 3 robots are on the move. 26407 shoots out 3, but they undershoot a little bit, and the 3 artifacts they had did not make it into their goal. They try again though, but it looks like one of the artifacts is stuck next to the ramp. I do not quite understand what happened there.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 26407 has an artifact stuck in their robot. Hopefully they can get that out so they can so they won't get any penalties. 13727 has some artifacts in their robot, which they go and shoot, but they do not make some of them. Unfortunately, 11556 goes through their loading zone to get some artifacts, and they get 1 before going to get some more. 13727 has shot out 2 artifacts, but it looks like, oh, they shot out 3 artifacts, but unfortunately none of them were able to make it inside. 26407 has a few green artifacts in their robot. There's still that 1 artifact stuck in their robot. Hopefully that does not hinder their gameplay. 13727 has shot out an artifact, but it does not seem like it made it in. 11556 has a purple artifact in their robot, which hopefully they are able to shoot out and score some points. 13727 has 2 artifacts in their robot. There's three artifacts in their robot, actually, which they go and try and shoot. 11556 has 3 purple artifacts in their robot. 13727 has two artifacts in their robot. They're being pushed a little bit by 26407, but that's okay because they go to their launch zone into the right position to go and shoot. Unfortunately, they undershoot a little bit with those first 2. Can they make the 3rd one? They unfortunately did not. So that's okay because they snatched those artifacts right up before they try and shoot again. This time they overshoot the first one and undershoot the second one, but hopefully they can get some points by parking or shooting some more in the last seconds of this game. Looks like all 4 robots have decided to go ahead and park in their base zones before the end. Very nice.
Introducing the teams for qualification number 19. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 750, Gears in Motion, and their alliance partner is Team 14687, Tsunami Zone. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 12808, Revamped Robotics, and their alliance partner is Team 253631, Proxima Nova. And we also have scores for qualification number 17. And the Blue Alliance wins 147 to 122. Good job. All right, and if all teams are ready, we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now march the start of autonomous, and all robots are on the move. Team 12808 and Team 25621 are working together to successfully shoot 5, now a full amount of artifacts into the ramp. Team 750 has also successfully shot 3 more artifacts for the Red Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now marks the start of Telia, and all robots are on the move. Team 25631 has already successfully shot 3 artifacts and is continuously shooting more for the Blue Alliance. As their alliance partner, Team 12808, has also just shot 3 more. Team 750 is intaking those purple artifacts and aiming and getting ready to shoot for the Red Alliance, along with their alliance partner, Team 14687. Team 12808 has just emptied the ramp for the Blue Alliance as it was getting pretty full. Team 750 and Team 14687 are working together to fill up that ramp for the Red Alliance. And Team 750 is ready to score 3 artifacts, as Team 12808 and Team 25621 has just successfully shot 3 artifacts into their goal. Team 25631 has just gotten into their human player zone to intake those samples, and it looks like their ramp is getting full again. So Team 12808 has just successfully emptied it to make more room for those other samples. It looks like the Red Alliance's goal has also been emptied, and there are now 4 artifacts that have been scored by Team 750 and Team 14687. Now marks the start of endgame, and robots are trying to get those final points. Team 12808 has just successfully shot 2 artifacts, as well as their alliance partner team, working with their alliance partner, Team 25631, who has just shot 2 artifacts as well. All robots are going to park, and that marks the end of qualification number 19.
Again? Okay. We have scores for qualification 18. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 26 to 21. Oh, pretty close. Yes. Okay. All right. We're going to go do randomization for qualification 20, and it's motif 3. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, all 4 robots are on the move. 20790 shoots out 2 artifacts and make in 2. 23139 shoots out 2 or 3 and they make 2. 24261 has shot out 1. I'm unsure if they actually made it in. 23139 has shot out 3 artifacts. Does not seem like any of them were able to make it in.
There's 4 in there.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 24261 goes to their loading zone, and they gently push their alliance partner. 23139 has a purple artifact in their robot, and they shoot it out and successfully make it. 20794 shoots out 3 artifacts, and they make all 3 successfully. 3058 has 1 artifact, and they go to the launch zone, perhaps, to go and shoot that artifact in. 23139 goes and shoots into the goal at quite a far distance. Their alliance partner going to get a purple artifact before going to the launch zone to shoot it out. 20790 has 3 artifacts. They shoot out 3. It looks like they only made 1 in. 23139 is going to the launch zone and successfully shoots in their artifact into their goal. 24261 goes to their loading zone to grab some of those artifacts as their alliance partner shoots out 3 artifacts and open their gate. I've been assaulted. Okay. Anyways, 24261 has, oh dear. It looks like there's a little bit of a connection between 2 robots in the front. It looks like 1 team member from each of the alliances are out of commission as 23139 and 24261 are tangled. That's the sound of endgame. 20790 goes and makes some last shots. So does 3058 before they go and park in their respective parking zones as 23139 and 24261 play tug of war, I guess. Who's gonna win this tug of war? Okay. I suppose that is the end of this qualification.
We have scores for qualification number 19. And the Blue Alliance wins 244 to 112. Good job. Introducing the teams for qualification number 21. On the Red Alliance, we have Team 30705 Techno Sharks, with their alliance partner Team 23299 Ground Control. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 28823 Associate Documentationist, with their alliance partner Team 25952 Beyond Tech. The randomized motif is motif 2, which is purple, green, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. All right, now marks the start of the autonomous period, and 2 robots are on the move, actually. Team 25952 attempts to score 3 samples, but unfortunately, none of them. Team 30705 has also shot 4 samples now in their ramp. And it looks like they have also successfully shot 1 more purple artifact.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, now marks the start of the teleop period. And team 25952 is going to intake those samples for the Blue Alliance, as well as 30705, who has also successfully just shot 2 more artifacts for their alliance partner, also filling the ramp with the help of their alliance partner, Team 23299, who has just successfully shot 3. Team 30705 has emptied the ramp to make room for more samples. Team 25952 has gone to intake a sample from their human player zone as the Red Alliance just continues to cycle and fill up their ramp, which is already full by now. So Team 23299 goes to open the ramp, to open the gate to make room for those other samples. Team 25952 has successfully shot 3 purple artifacts into their ramp. Team 23299 is just going to get those artifacts along with Team 30705, who is getting those artifacts from their human player zone and getting ready to shoot them. They successfully shoot 3 artifacts with the help of their alliance partner, Team 23299. They're able to almost fill up the ramp. And their alliance partner, Team 23299, goes to open the gate to make room for more samples. Team 25952 has just successfully shot 3 purple artifacts into the ramp for the Blue Alliance. As we go into endgame, all robots are just rushing to get those final points. Team 25952 is going to intake, and it looks like their alliance partner, Team 28823, is already parked. Both robots on the Red Alliance are already parked as Team 25952 shoots 2 more samples, parks, and that marks the end of qualification number 21.
Yeah, we have the scores for qualification 20. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 106 to 55. Okay, I can finally introduce teams again. Yay! Okay, so for qualification 22 on the Red Alliance, we have 18108 High Voltage and 26407 Over-Caffeinated Engineers. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 25631 Proxima Nova and 24261 SOS, or Scholars of Steam. We are ready for randomization, and it's motif 1.
Alright, wait for the buzzer. Let's start.
All right, and we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, all robots are on the move. 1812, 18108, and their alliance partner, as well as 25631, and also their alliance partner, go and shoot some artifacts, and numerous artifacts make it in, as well as some artifacts which do not make it in. Proxima Nova shoots 3 artifacts, and they make all 3 of them in successfully. 26407 also trying to shoot 3 artifacts, but unfortunately those 3 did not make it in. They were a little
Drivers,
too far away.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 18108 goes to the launch zone, getting ready to shoot out some artifacts, perhaps, as 25631 opens the gates and lets some of their artifacts out before collecting them and shooting them into their goal. Their alliance partner is staying close to the launch zone that's close to the audience, grabbing some artifacts before going to the launch zone and getting ready to shoot. 25631 has shot out 2 artifacts and made 2 in. Their alliance partner shoots 1 artifact and they make it in. 1810 has shot 3, all 3 make it in. 25631 has shot out 3 as well, and all 3 make it in, 2 of them going into overflow. 2607 has 3 artifacts, my bad, and they make all 3 in. The Red Alliance's gate has been opened, letting 26407 collect some of the artifacts that were let out. 18108 has shot out 3 artifacts, which they all make it in, so it seems. 25631 is in position, shooting out 3 artifacts, making all 3 in. Very nice. So there was an artifact that went right over the Blue Alliance's goal. Another one actually goes over the Blue Alliance's goal. 25631 has gone to collect some artifacts, both from the secret tunnel as well as the loading zone. Before going back to the launch zone to shoot 3 artifacts in successfully, 2 going into overflow. 18108 has 2 artifacts in their robot, and they're getting into position, shooting both of them, making only 1, unfortunately. It's now endgame. 18108 as well as 24631 are making some last shots before the end of the match, and that's the end of this qualification. Very good, very nicely done, everybody.
Okay, we can begin match qualification number 23 in... Wait, never mind. We also have scores for qualification 21. And the Red Alliance wins 152-65. Good job. And the randomized motif is motif 3, purple, green. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and 3 robots are on the move. Team 750 has successfully shot 3 artifacts into the blue ramp, as Team 790 has just also shot 3. Team 750 goes to empty their gate to make room for 3 more artifacts that they successfully shoot, as Team 20790 also shoots 3 more artifacts into the ramp for the Red Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now marks the start of teleop period and all robots are on the move. Team 750 goes to pick up those artifacts and is aiming to shoot them, as Team 23299 has also successfully shot 2 more artifacts into the red goal. Team 20790 has also just shot 3 more artifacts into their ramp, as Team 750 for the Blue Alliance has just shot 2 more. Their alliance partner, Team 4239, is also going to the human player zone to intake samples and intake artifacts and shoot them for the Blue Alliance. Team 20790 has also just successfully shot artifacts into their goal, filling up the red goal pretty fastly for the Red Alliance, as Team 4239 is also continuously shooting those artifacts. Team 750 has just shot 2 artifacts into their goal and has emptied their ramp in order to make room for the more that they and their alliance partner, Team 4239, are going to shoot. Team 20790 has also just shot more artifacts into their goal along with their alliance partner, Team 23299. The red alliance goal ramp was getting pretty full, so Team 23299 has gone to empty it, as well as intake those artifacts that have just been emptied from the ramp. Now marks the start of endgame, and all robots are just rushing to get the final points. Team 4239 is attempting to shoot artifacts for the Blue Alliance, and Team 23299 has already parked. Team 750 just successfully shot 2 artifacts for the Blue Alliance, and their alliance partner, Team 4239, are parked. All robots are parked, and that marks the end of qualification number 23.
We have the scores for qualification 22. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 191 to 187. Ooh, very nice. All right, introducing the teams for qualification 24. On the Red Alliance, we have 13727 Juntos Unidos and 12808 RevAmped Robotics. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 3058 Livewire and 30705 Techno Sharks. What?
Go. 23.
While we wait, we also have the scores for qualification 23. And the Red Alliance wins 177 to 113. Good job, teams.
We are ready for randomization, motif 3. All right, looks like we are all ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. All right, 30705 as well as 12808 spring into action. 12808 as well as 30705 shoot out 3 artifacts, but unfortunately 30705 has missed some. Okay. 12808 has 2 artifacts in their robot, which they shoot out successfully and make it. 12808 goes and collects some more artifacts and shoots 3, making 3. 30705 has 3 artifacts. It looks like they were only able to make 2 of them
Drivers,
in.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 13727 goes to their loading zone to get some artifacts before going to the launch zone. 12808 goes ahead and opens their gate a little bit to get some artifacts out. They do that again. They grab a few from their emptied out ramp before going to the launch zone and shooting those 3 artifacts in. 3058 has 1 green artifact, which they shoot into their goal successfully. 13727 has shot out 3 artifacts. They were only able to make 1 of them in. 30705 has a few artifacts. They were able to make 2 of them in. 12808 got some artifacts from their emptied out gate before they go to their launch zone to grab 1 more purple artifact before they go and shoot all of those artifacts into their goal. 30705 has shot out an artifact and made 1 in. 3058 has 1 purple artifact in their robot, which they go ahead and shoot out. Unfortunately, it's a little undershot, so it does not go into the goal. 12808 has 3 artifacts, and they make 2 in. 30705 has 3 artifacts, and they make all 3 in, which is very nice. 12808 goes to the loading zone to quickly get some artifacts before shooting 2 out of the 3 in successfully. 13727 has shot out some artifacts as well. I believe they have made at least 1 in. The red ramp looks a little full, so 13727 goes and opens it, letting all of those artifacts out. 12808 has 3 artifacts into their robot, and they shoot them out very quickly, making some quick decisions, quick last points before the end of the qualification. The Blue Alliance seems to have parked, and the Red Alliance is scoring a few more points before they go and park with their alliance partner.
The randomized motif for qualification 25 is purple, purple, green, motif 3. All right, all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and all robots are on the move. Team 19439 has successfully shot 3 artifacts, and their alliance partner, Team 23139, has also successfully shot 3 artifacts into the Red Alliance. It looks like Team 25952 has accidentally shot their artifacts. And that marks the end of Autonomous and marks
Drivers,
the start of Teleop.
pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Now's the start of our Teleop period, and all robots are on the move. Team 23139 has successfully intook artifacts from their human player zone and is attempting to shoot them from the far zone, in which they successfully make 1 artifact. Team 25952 is also getting artifacts from their human player zone and is going to shoot them for the Blue Alliance. Team 2 and is also just continuously getting those samples from their human player zone and shooting them from the far zone for the Red Alliance, which already has a pretty full ramp, which it looks like they might have to reset, make room for more artifacts, which is exactly what Team 25952 does once their ramp also starts getting full. Team 25952 has just opened the gate for the Blue Alliance and is now shooting artifacts and aiming to shoot artifacts into their goal. It looks like the Red Alliance's goal is already very full, so Team 19439 has successfully gotten. So Team 19439 has successfully opened it to make room for more artifacts. Their alliance partner, Team 23139, is also just continuously cycling for the far zone. Team 19439 is getting ready to shoot their 2 artifacts and both successfully go in. And Team 19439 also resets their ramp to make room for the more artifacts that they're going to score. Now marks the start of endgame, and Team 25952 is going to get those final points and reset their goal. However, teams are rushing to get those final points. As Team 2-3 as all robots park. And that marks the end of qualification number 25.
We have the scores for qualification 24. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 173 to 82.
And teams, this brings us to our last 2 matches of the day, 26 and 27. So please, before you head out, please do remember your cleanup assignments and help us put the school back the way Terry would have told you. So remember, before you head out, please help us clean up. And we should be able to get out here on time. Thank you.
Okay, I'll quickly do it. Okay, so quickly introducing the teams for qualification 26. On the Red Alliance, we have 28823 Associated Documentationist and 4097 the Pac-Bots. And on the Blue Alliance, we have 11703 Event Horizon and 12,000 the Swagletons. Okay.
All right.
Looks like we are ready for randomization. And it's motif 3.
Ready to go.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Hey, wait for the buzzer.
All right. And we are ready to start this qualification in 3, 2, 1. 4097 has moved to the launch zone. Seems like that is all the movement for this game. How very exciting.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, 11703 goes to the little point in that launch zone, getting ready to shoot out a purple artifact and a green one, which they make one of them in successfully. Okay, here you go. 12,000 shoots out 2 artifacts. They make 1 in out of the 2 that they shot. 11703 has an artifact in their robot right now. Perhaps they will shoot it out, which they looks like they are attempting to. 12,000 shot out a few artifacts as well. Unfortunately, both of them did not make it into the goal. 12,000 goes ahead and grabs some artifacts from their secret tunnel before going back to the launch zone. 11703 has a couple of artifacts in their robot, and maybe they are going to score with those artifacts, who knows. 28823 has 2 artifacts in their robot as well, and they go ahead and go to the launch zone, getting ready to shoot perhaps, as 12,000 goes and shoots out 3 artifacts, making 3 in. 4097 is making its way to someplace that I'm unsure where. 12,000 has a few artifacts in the robot, which they shoot out, making 1 out of the 3 that they shot. 11703 does a little spin. Oh, that's pretty nice. As 12,000 shoots out 2 artifacts and make 2 of them in, and the ramp looks pretty full, so they go and empty it out. 28823 has decided to park for now, and 11703 does another spin as they go and park in their base zone. 12,000 goes ahead and grabs some more artifacts, getting a few last points before the end of the game. They make 1 of those artifacts in before they go park with their alliance partner.
We also have scores for qualification number 25. And the Red Alliance wins 144 to 118. Good job, teams.
And we also have scores for qualification 26. And the Blue Alliance wins with a score of 57 to 20. Very nice.
Introducing teams for one last time in League Meet 3 for qualification number 27, our last qualification. On the Red Alliance, we have team... Oh, no. We have Team 11556, Valley Catholic Robotics, along with their alliance partner, Team 25631, Proxima Nova. On the Blue Alliance, we have Team 23139, NautilusTech, and their alliance partner, Team 30705, Techno Sharks. Are we randomizing?
All right. Controllers for driver stations. We're ready to randomize.
And the randomized motif is motif 2, purple, green, purple. And all teams are ready, so we can begin in 3, 2, 1. Now marks the start of Autonomous, and all robots are on the move. Team 30705 makes 1 artifact, as Team 25631 successfully makes 3 consecutive artifacts 2 times in a row. Team 30705 also successfully shoots 4 more artifacts for the Red Alliance with the help of their alliance partner, Team 23139, who is shooting artifacts from the far zone to help the Blue Alliance.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And now marks the start of teleop period. Team 23139 has successfully gotten artifacts from their human player, as Team 11556 and Team 30705 have, it looks like they have tingled together. Team 25631 has successfully shot 3 more artifacts, successfully filling up the ramp for the Red Alliance. So it looks like they might have to empty it soon. Team 25621 has also emptied the ramp for the Red Alliance, successfully intaking 3 artifacts and shooting them all successfully. As their alliance partner, Team 23139 is shooting artifacts from the far zone into their goal, successfully filling a ramp, and they are now going to empty it in order to make room for more artifacts. It looks like the conflict between Team 30705 and Team 11556 is still not fixed, as they are still unfortunately stuck together. Oh no. Team 23139 is also continuously just cycling the far zone and shooting from the far zone in order to help the Blue Alliance, as Team 25631 is also continuously cycling near zone for the Red Alliance in order to fill up that ramp pretty quickly. And now marks the start of endgame, as all robots are trying to get those final points. Team 23139 is going to get those points by shooting from the far zone, and it looks like they've already parked, as Team 25661 has already parked. And that marks the end of League Meet 3.
We have the results for our last match of the day. Oh, never mind. Oh. No, we do. We have them. Yeah. And the Red Alliance wins with a score of 151 to 97. Whew. Oh.
So with this, it concludes our League Meet 3. And at this point, you can consider pit is closed. That means you are free to take off your safety glasses. But pit is closed and fields are getting disassembled. So you guys can take your safety glasses off if you want to.